Alright guys, we're getting ready to go into Gold's Gym here in Venice. We're going to be doing the Bicep Blaster workout. Let's get ready. Let's roll. So you want to build some biceps? This is the Bicep Blaster workout. We have 3 supersets, 18 total working sets overall. And if you want to improve grip strength and improve your overall neural drive, try these Fat Gripz. I'm using these throughout the workout. Link in the video description below. You see it's so simple. Just put it on the bar and get to work. For the first superset, we're focusing on the short head of the biceps. Exercise A1 is the single arm offset dumbbell curl. Now we call it the offset dumbbell curl because you'll see that my thumb and hand is all the way up against the plate of the dumbbell. So we're using like an asymmetrical grip here. It's not in the middle. And the reason we're doing this is it really pulls in more of the short head of the bicep. Start the exercise with the dumbbell in a semi-supinated grip or hammer grip. And you're gonna curl the weight up until you hit about 40 degrees. Then you're gonna supinate your palm or put your palm up to complete the curl. And the reason why the supination portion of this, or turning that wrist up, is important is because the 2 functions of the biceps are elbow flexion and then also supinating the forearm. So you're going to complete 3 total sets of this, 8 reps per arm at a tempo of 2 seconds down, no pause at the bottom, explode back up, and then back down again. Since this is a superset, we're keeping rest period short, 10-second rest, and move into the next exercise. A2 is a single arm dumbbell concentration curl. Now the concentration curl is the epitome of an isolation exercise, and you can perform this seated or standing, but I like the seated position better because you can really maintain focus and the full attention on the curl to really enhance the neural drive and really to concentrate on keeping tension in that bicep. And let's be honest, anytime you can stare at the muscle that's being worked, you really do increase that mind to muscle connection. We're going 3 sets, 8 reps at a tempo of 2 seconds down, no pause at the bottom, power it up, and then no pause at the top. And then you're gonna take a 2-minute rest, and then you're gonna go back and repeat that 2 more times for a total of 3 supersets. Superset number 2, we're focusing on the long head of the bicep. Okay, we're moving on to B1, the standing barbell curl, but you'll see that I have my back and glutes are against the wall, and this decreases any kind of cheating or momentum to get the weight up. The barbell curl is a really good exercise where you can use a lot of weight to really add some more mass to the arms, but since you'll see that I'm still using those Fat Gripz, this really limits the amount of weight that you can move because your grip really needs to hold on tight to really hold on to that weight. Another coaching tip is to try to keep your elbows touching your torso, and since we are targeting the long head of the bicep here, that's why I have my grip inside. If you wanted to target the short head with this bicep curl, you would use a grip that is a little bit wider. Let's move on to B2, the incline dumbbell curl. Now the incline position, this is what allows you to draw those elbows back to really isolate the long head of the bicep. Few more key coaching points here. Make sure your abs are tight, your lower back is flat against the bench, your head is flat against the bench, and make sure you try to limit as much elbow movement as you can. Your elbows should be locked, meaning they're not swaying back and forth. It's a fixed movement at the elbow joint. So we're going for 3 sets of this, 8 reps each at that same 2-0-x-0 tempo, and then you're going to take a 2-minute rest after this and move on to the next superset. Moving on to superset number 3 to target the brachialis. Exercise C1, the seated reverse preacher curl. This is a great exercise to not only add mass to your biceps, but also to develop strength in your forearm. So a lot of times our bicep development is limited by the lack of strength in our forearm. So this will help overcome that. This is also another reason why you see me using those Fat Gripz on all these exercises, just once again to really strengthen the forearms. And you'll also notice that I'm using the easy curl bar, and I prefer this because I find it's a little bit easier on the wrists. We're doing 3 sets, 8 reps at that same tempo, and you're gonna take a 10-second break and move into the next exercise. All right, we're moving on to C2, the seated dumbbell hammer curl. Now you'll see I'm using a grip that is semi-supinated, so the palms are facing each other. This grip places more emphasis on the brachialis as opposed to the bicep. So when you are doing these exercises, you may not feel as much tension in the bicep, but just know you are strengthening that brachialis, which will then help you further develop stronger and bigger biceps. Bonus exercises. What? So I'm giving you guys some bonus exercises here that really target the brachialis. Just if you want to replace any of the two that you saw earlier, you can use these two as well, or you can just interchange them whenever you want. This is the seated Zottman curls. This is a really great exercise. It may feel like it's really uncomfortable at the beginning because as you see, you curl the weight, then you rotate the wrists so your palms are facing down, and that's really going to really stress the forearms once again. So not only are you getting a good bicep workout with this one, you're also getting a good forearm workout. So give it a try, go lighter on the weights, but it's a beauty. All right, the next bonus exercise here is called the midline hammer curl. Now this is similar to the hammer curl that you saw earlier, but it's a variation because we're not curling the dumbbells upward, we're actually bringing them across our sternum. So this one is another great one to hit the brachialis. But the key with these exercises is that you don't just do this workout every single time. It's important to switch up different exercises, different angles, different tempos, rest periods, sets. You guys got it. Always keep shocking up the body. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that workout. That is more of a specialization workout to build up the biceps at all different heads of the bicep. Give it a try. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you at the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace. On today's episode, I'm talking about how to overcome the dreaded fat loss plateau so you can continue to achieve rapid fat loss results that last.